Alright guys, okay guys, let me talk about some updates that I have coming up. And I'm gonna pull in somewhere. I'm going out to eat with my wife, and I know how you guys don't like if I drive and talk at the same time, so I want to talk about some updates I have coming up and let you know what I got going on, and some big changes that are going on right now too. And I want to say I'm sorry for having not kept keeping updated with my top 5 and been slacking, and let me explain the reason why that's going on and what I'm doing. I don't know if you guys have been to my website here recently, but I kind of changed it up a little bit. I've changed things around. Let me grab this paperwork. I changed things around. Actually go back to what I was doing a few years ago. Is when a bat has been discontinued, I take it off my top 5. And unbeknownst to me, I did not know that Mike can quit making a few of the big cats. I did not know that Dudley until recently. I was aware of this whenever I went out and tried looking for the 27-ounce 2.0s Dudleys, and find out that there's no more out there. Not too many people, and the ones that they are selling, they want too damn much money for. So I did some calling around the and I'll give you guys an example here with these two bats. These two bats right here have been discontinued. Definitely this one right here, that's a 12-inch, one of the first Dudleys that came out, which I think is a badass bat. And then these two that are on my top 5 have been discontinued. Now my thought is, why do I have in my top 5 bats that have been discontinued? Can't find them anymore. Recently Alan Tanner bought up all the supply Mike had of the big cats, the platinums, and he sold them fast because it is a good bat. There's no more, so they're off my top 5. And it's kind of like what I did back in the day with the Miken, the red Miken, the Ultra 2 Max Load. That was a very hot bat. That bat's been discontinued, and I think it's one of my top 6, top 7. That was a good bat. That bat has been, and it's off my website. It's not up there anymore. So from now on, I mean, I've got, out of the top 5, I've got 3 slots that are available to move right into that spot. I'm gonna have to go back. What I'm gonna do too is, talking about this, I'm gonna have to do a top 10. A lot of you guys have been asking about that, about the top 10 bats that are out there. So I'm going to do a top 10, but I'm only going to focus on the top 5. And then if you want to go to my website, you can actually pull up the top 10 and see what they are. So now I got to go back in videos to find out what the 6 and 7 and 8 is, and move those right up into that spot, because I have not finished the new Dudley Lift video on the redo. I'm working on that right now, and that's going to take a while. I'm going to wait and have a lot of people swing this bat before I give you my opinion on how it's performing right now, because all the flack I got from the previous video on the Lift Dudleys. And the big cat, we're having trouble with a big cat. It's actually does not have a shark tooth in it. I tried explaining that in the first video I put out. A lot of people think that I said it was cracked. It's not cracked. It's actually got seam separation and a spiral all the way down the bat. And we were hitting it the other day, testing again. The bat is hot. The bat is freaking hot. But here's my concerns. If it has seam separation, a lot of you umpires out there will actually grab the bat and feel on it. If it has a seam separation, you're kicking the bat out. So you can't use it in a game. A good, on these little shit tournaments, yeah, but you can't use it whenever you're playing in a game, because the umpire will kick it out, and you don't want to switch bats in a big tournament. So that's a big concern with a lot of you guys out there that have had this done to you. A lot of the 40-year-olds guys have it done to them, but from what I've been heard. But I'm going to go down this list, the bats, what we have coming up. I've got to change, and I haven't put this video out yet, guys. It's going to come out probably Monday or Tuesday. I haven't finished it. I'm going to have to change the way I actually do reviews. I'm going to have to do reviews. I'm going to weigh everything. Everything's got to go on a scale. And what I have problems with is bat manufacturers changing the weights on bats when they add an ounce to it, like when they go from 25, 26, 27, and 28. Now I'm gonna have to weigh them to see, before I do reviews, to see if I have to do a review for the 25 separately from the 26, 27, and 28. So I got to buy all these freaking bats and then do a good review on them. But in my reviews, if I find out they added handle weight, when they added the weight that going up an ounce, I will not do it, because I already know the handle weight added to a bat actually lessens the performance of a bat. So I'm gonna start doing that, and it's gonna turn into a job. It's actually gonna have to turn into a job. I've actually got a few more guys that actually are gonna be on my advisory staff. Bobby Gilbert out of Houston and Charlie Mueller out of Dallas. I'm gonna have them swing some bats for me and kind of give me their opinion on them. Tommy Clark out of Victoria, I'm gonna have him swing bats. And plus, they're gonna be added to the guys that I have here in San Antonio, a lot of 60, 70-year-old guys here in San Antonio that actually swing these bats for me too. I'm actually doing some testing on a new ball. Not a new ball for me, because we don't hit these balls in Texas. We really don't. We don't have a lot of these balls, and it's the tattoo. We don't hit a lot of these in Texas. But here recently, there's SPA, I think, is going to this ball, and this is the black print on it, and SPA is going to this ball. I'm going to do a review on this ball. It's actually halfway done. I like the ball. It's heavy. It actually can go through the wind, and I like hitting a heavy ball, in my opinion. But one thing about you guys that hit the ball square, you're going to crack your bat a lot faster would you hit with a lighter ball, in my opinion. They're 44 375 compression, so that's another thing too. We're going to be out there hitting that. A lot of you guys, did I bring it with me? Yeah. A lot of you guys been asking me questions about this. I have a few of these printed up. It's actually I designed this about 2 years ago. It's a senior softball bat reviews, senior softball bomb squad, and I designed it 2 years ago. I finally got the t-shirts out. I sent a few of them out to guys. I'm thinking about selling these on my website a month or two out there, and you guys can pay with PayPal, and I'll ship them out to you. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that yet. So that's like a limited supply that I have. Let me get rid of this. It's a limited supply that I have, and I sent it out to a few guys that I know, that I'm friends with out there, or that just contact me on Facebook all the time and talk to me. And but I haven't made my mind up what I'm going to do with you guys that are calling me about that t-shirt. I don't know if you guys know this now. I've actually owned in my lifetime 5 t-shirt companies. I designed t-shirts for other people when I was in my 20s and 30s. Kind of got away from that and got into freight. I was in Colorado, and I had a t-shirt company there too, but I kind of turned all that in. So I kind of wanted to get back into maybe getting a heat press and doing some sub dye stuff, and on dry fit. I only deal with dry fit because that's all I wear. Don't like the cotton, and I don't like the 50-50 blend in t-shirts. I'll do nothing but dry fit on all my t-shirts. If I do lean that way. Easton Empire. Right here on this bat. I just got this in. This is a 2-piece. We're going to start swinging it next week. I like the way the bat feels already. It's got a big end load too. It's over 17 end load. If you guys know, I like in that 17 range on the end load, 17 ounce. And then it's got a little handle, a little half an ounce heavier on the handle than I would prefer. But I'm going to take it out and try to swing it and see what kind of performance I can get on it. I know you guys are waiting on it. I know you guys are waiting on this video, and this is a 27.5 Adidas Reloaded. The bat's hot. The bat is hot. I actually went down to 26.5 to try to get a little bit more bat speed on the ones that I swing. But I want to talk to you about this bat if you guys are swinging them. I don't know if you can see this or not, but there is flaking on this part of the bat from it's almost like a paint chips. One thing I'll tell you about these bats, and I see this with Adidas, is a lot of you guys think the bat's cracked when it has a seam separation. Let me tell you what a seam separation is. When you get a straight line going down the crack, when you get a straight line going down the barrel, and you feel it, and it feels like a crease that's just going down. It's seam separation. In my opinion, the only thing it means to me is the bat's getting hot. So guys, when you see, another thing too is, when you have paint chipping off a bat, don't freak out and decide you want to turn it back in and get another bat. Just, it tells me when I get that done, like on that bat, the bat's very hot, and if they'd made a mistake on putting another coat, like a clear coat on the bat, that's not a bad thing. When you add more layers of paint to the bat, it actually deadens the bat, in my opinion. So the less paint on a bat, and if you get it cracking, that's a good thing on a bat, not a bad thing. So do not turn that bat in and get another bat because you have paint flicking off. The only way, from what I've been told, the only way an umpire will actually throw a bat out is if the bat is cracked and they can see it. They will not throw a bat out for paint chips. I've asked 3 different umpires that. They will not throw a bat out for paint chips. Only when the bat is cracked. The Dudley redo video, I talked about this. That's going to be a long video. It's going to take me a while to get it out there because this will be my final decision on it. So just guys, stay patient and I will get it out, I promise. Dudley's coming out with a 2-piece. I do not know when it's going to come out. They have not told me anything about it. Well, I kind of know why, but they wouldn't tell me anything about it. Another thing too is Adidas is coming out with a 2-piece. I heard some good things about that bat. From what I've been told is the end of May that bat will be out, but usually when that happens it's probably June. You know, the middle of June is when they get it out, because there's always something that happens, either it getting it over here from where they get it from overseas, so something might go on with that. What I'm doing this weekend and what I'm going to have on my website, guys, is this. I'm weighing every bat that I get, and I'm going to try to explain to you guys my theory on why I weigh bats. I believe that the less handle weight, the better. If you stay in the 17 ounce range, and the, you know, if you're below 9 in the handle weight, 17 in the end weight, I think you've got a good performance bat. It's kind of like a balance that I like. It's got a big end load to it, kind of swings like a light sledge. So you're going to get a lot of mass. You're going to get that whip at the end of your swing that you actually thrive for. And what I'm going to do on my website is I'm going to take off. I'm going to redo the website too. I mean, I know it looks good, and a lot of you guys like going there to see. I've got, you know, hundreds of people visiting my website a day, and guys, I thank you for this. I thank you guys for the love that I'm getting from you. All the messages that you guys talk about helping you guys out. That's what. Let me get rid of this thing. I really do like that. But what I'm going to start doing is weighing bats. This weekend, I'm taking my scale. I'm playing in Austin, Texas this weekend, and I'm taking my scale up there, and I'm going to start. Weighing all bats. If you guys got a bat, if you see me at a tournament, and I'm going to keep the scale with me the whole time. If you guys got a bat that you want me to weigh, me and Bobby Gilbert will be in Austin this weekend. We're going to be weighing bats, and I'm going to videotape it. I'm going to actually put all of that on my website so you guys can go in there and look at how the bats are weighted by ounce. Like, it could be a bat manufacturer. I'm just going to throw, let's say, Mikan out there. So if Mikan has a 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 ounce bat, I want to put all those in file, and I will put them on my website under Mikan, on what their handle weight, what the total weight, and what the end weight is. That way you guys can look up there, and if you guys got a certain way, like me and Bobby and a lot of other guys out there, you can actually pick bats out. Even, you know, if you guys got a scale, you can do ASA and USSSA bats this way too when you converge, and it'll actually help you out a lot more getting that balance. So I want to do that. Look up on there, and this will be in the future that I have coming out. That's why these are updates, and I want to talk to you guys about that way you guys will help you out whenever you are looking for a specific bat, or you do have a certain swing that you want to have an end load compared to a handle weight. We're going to have a problem. I'm going to put this video out, and with a lot of the manufacturers out there that are changing the handle weight when they go up in weight, and I think that's bullshit when they do that, but then again, it's just what they do. But these are my updates, guys. If I got something else, I mean, I think I remembered everything. This is the lift that we've been hitting right now. We've got about 450, I'm thinking. We're going to start hitting it again next week. Like I said, all these other bats that are coming in, I've got some different size, 25.5 reloaded coming in. I've got another 26.5 coming in, and I've got a 27.5 right there. So I'm already started getting bats to swing and to let you guys know how they perform. Thanks, guys.